it's time for the Bambinos as 3 red lights, 4 red lights, lights go out. Here we go. Great start from the entire grid. Austin Oman cuts off that approach from Cole Teal. He holds off the number 44 and slots into second place. Riley Morrow and Graham leading the way then as they go up through the banking for the first time.
As they cross the line, Morrow looking at taking a long look at his mechanic there just to get a signal. It is Morrow from Oman, Teal, Fawkes and McClelland. Your top 5 are all there. Then a slight gap back to Charlie Page. Fawkes on the Fullerton chassis coming down towards hairpin number 1. Takes over 3rd place. Morrow just signalling to Oman, saying good work, keep it going. Oh, Ethan McClelland over the curb there.
And now the top 3 with a breakaway now from the rest of the field as Chester Fawkes with the fastest lap of the race has latched on to the back of these two now leading the way.
Back on circuit, it is Austin Oman leading Riley Morrow, and then it is Chester Fawkes with a gap back to Ethan McClelland. Harry Maund and his wife Evelyn Maund, who are stewards at Rissington and Landau for many years. Bit of a signal there between the two drivers. Riley Morrow now passes Austin Oman. I think they're trying to get rid of Chester Fawkes from proceedings. Oh, now race for the lead. Austin Oman still challenging Riley Morrow. Now there was a chopping and changing there. Battle for the race lead, anybody? Yes, Oman and Morrow. Oman has it back.
Yes, he does indeed. Yeah, he gave it up earlier on. Not sure what that was for. There it is. Riley Morrow. He is in second place at the moment, but he is got a perfect score. 410 points after drop scores.
And board goes out side by side for the race lead. It is Morrow and Oman. Riley Morrow takes the lead as they go under the bridge out onto banking one more time. Onto the banking. And now Austin Oman cuts back to the inside. Now Oman has it. Morrow's going to try and stay on the outside as they come across the bridge. Down through turn number 4. And Morrow's got the inside line for the run down to hairpin number 1. But Oman has track position. Watch Oman now dive to the inside going up the short chute, but Morrow gets a good run and he's got the momentum. Can Austin Oman go around the outside of Bobby Gain corner for the race win? Yes, he can. Great move from Austin Oman. Into the Mike Wilson complex we go. Could this be a first British Championship win for Austin Oman? Yes, it can by half a kart length. Oman takes it. Riley Morrow, your champion for 2022, finishes second. Third will be Chester Fawkes. Fourth will be Ethan McClelland. There is your champion, Riley Morrow, on the big screen. Perfect score, 410 points. We've got 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights. Now the lights go out. It looked like a good solid start from everybody. Charles Kitely from the outside of row number 2 gets another rocket ship getaway to take the race lead. Craigie down to second. And I think that is one of the Zip livery drivers. It's not Charlie King. It is possibly Eva Morris up into 4th place.
Kenzo Craigie leads the way still as Charles Kitely is holding off Charlie King in P3. Max Gilman still there in P4 with Andrew Dixon, McAllister. Then it's Reed, Morris, Mott, Branscombe and Maplethorpe.
Well, Charles Kitely a 106.75, Kenzo Craigie a 107.0, Charlie King a 106.8, and you are correct, Anthony. Max Gilman in 4th place, a 106.76 second lap. But this lap, he looks like he's losing a little bit of ground. Here's a battle. There's second place, and it's Charlie King, just on the back of setting a new fastest race lap, 106.350, takes second position. They don't use the curbs to the first half, has changed to second place. So, now, the race is still on, I have to say. Jensen Maplethorpe, looking at his results, he's down in 11th place. So, Jason in kart number 52.
This is closed in again. after their brief moments of battling.
The top three, 4.5 minutes still to go. And it is Craigie. Kitely looks for the race lead. Kenzo Craigie just missed the apex ever so slightly at the first hairpin. And Charles Kitely sort of stuck half a nose cone up the inside. He just sticks a bit more up the inside going into hairpin number 2. His entire cart goes to the inside and Charles Kitely takes the race lead. Because here comes Craigie back up the inside of Kitely for the race lead. New leader, Kenzo Craigie. New second place driver, Charlie King. No, not quite. Kitely holds on. And that's why we talk about it, we don't do it.
Yeah, exactly.
Change the lead, Charles Kitely back in front.
Nice move there through hairpin 2. Yeah, well timed. Basically, it all falls down to really what Charlie King does. Because if Charlie King goes for the move, Craigie wins.
But here we go. Kitely goes to it. Now, Kitely's still at the inside. Kenzo Craigie missed his apex. It's there. Kitely has the race lead. Craigie second. Craigie comes back up the inside of Kitely at the second hairpin. Retakes the lead. Now, what does Charlie King do?
Very much so then. Under the bridge they go then for the final time. And Kenzo Craig with that tighter line. But a miscalculation there by Kitely means he runs out wide. And that allows Charlie King to go into P2. Tucks to that inside line. Hugging that white line all the way to the apex. Under braking there. A little bit of contact between the two of them. But they all get round the corner with the same position that they entered it. In towards hairpin number 2 then for the final time. Again, 3 wide. They did what the Bambinos couldn't do in their final. But they have done it here. And again, here comes Kitely, who's got the momentum down the inside, but Kenzo Craigie has now got this win.
Kenzo Craigie for the Zip Factory team. He is going to add the Academy O plate to the GP title, and there is your winner. Kenzo Craigie for the Zip Factory team, beating Charles Kitely. A great effort from the privateer driver to finish second. Charlie King comes across the line in third. Half a second separates the top 3 at the end of that race. Max Gilman finishes 4th. Logan McAllister is 5th.
Into the tramlines end for the final time in 2022. Green flags out. Here we go. Great stuff from the entire field. One of the Jamie Green cars getting...
Green over the grass. Oh, that slows him down, but he gets in. Luca Narroway was going over the grass as well. And the Croc Promotions entry as well. 3 wide. And look at that. It's a team flying formation at the front at the moment. 245 Fusion Kart. Now, what can ORM do? And it's Henry Carter who started the heat stone last, making his presence felt up at the front. So, it's game on at the front of the field between Fusion and Ollie Rowland Motorsport.
They come to the start-finish line. How will they line up? It will be Edgar from Phillips, Bolosky, Cranham, Islin, Domain, Baglin, Smith, Carter, Graham, Woodward, Rao, Ackerman, Patterson, Richard, Lovett, and Green, the top 17. I think I could have rounded that off a bit faster.
Jesse Phillips, 1,012 points. George Edgar is now 5 points ahead of Jensen Graham. Graham, in Kart 27, runs 10th. Edgar is your race leader. Then a gap. Oh, there's Lewis Islin bouncing over the curbs. And he comes back across and, oh, dearie me. And Lewis Islin and Noah Baglin there having a disagreement. There's number 27 Kart of Jensen Graham. Looking like he's going to pick up a position. Kit Bolofsky in 3rd place has 980 points. So it's between Edgar, Graham and Bolofsky.
You can just see their Domain just, again, tucking in now. Up into P4 is Domain. Phillips just in front. Bolofsky's moved up into P2 now. I'm not questioning your maths here.
Kit Bolofsky, he is now taking the race lead. This will help Jensen Graham. Then, there's a running wide coming out of the final corner. That was Henry Carter running a little bit wide. And now George Edgar is just 2 points in front of Jensen Graham because Jensen Graham has moved into, sixth position. Edgar continues to lead from Bolofsky. 3.5 minutes to go. Kazra Kamyab under investigation. Luca Narroway update. Luca Narroway, sadly, is not going to get a top 16 finish after that, probably out of the first lap. He's down in 25th position. So Bolofsky at the moment, 4th in the championship. One move could be the difference between fourth and 2nd.
Timer strike 0. Last lap board out this time around. Bolowski now takes the lead. Edgar down into P3. So what does this mean then for the championship points? It means that Bolowski goes up into P2 in the championship. Graham now goes up into P3 and Edgar falls to P4 now if they stay in this position.
Edgar would give himself second in the championship if he could just gain a couple of one place. Now Edgar looks to the inside on Jesse Phillips for P2. He gets it, but Kit Bolowski is clear. It's going to be win number 6 in the British Championship for Kit Bolowski. He signs off his IAME Cadet career as the most successful driver in the British Championship in terms of race wins. That has been the IAME Cadet 2022 season. Are we going to have a false start this time around? They're in the tram lines. No, it's go. Lights are out. We're off and racing. Burgoyne takes the lead into turn number 1. Hold your breath.
Here we go then. Great start then from the entire grid, and it was very lucky there for Taylor Orridge. That slowdown lap maybe have been a little bit too slow for one car out there, but yeah, gets it fired up luckily and gets going. So now they'll all screech down across the bridge and down the hill. Macaulay Bishop already gesticulating wildly there. Agambar up into P3.
Here we go then, through the Fullerton S's, and that is now Macaulay Bishop challenging Josh Agambar. Here comes Fionn McLaughlin at the inside as well. Kian Getty in the number 73 kart also challenging Agambar as they go through the Fullerton, and now Stilp sends it at the inside and into the barriers goes Jack Nettleship. He does a perfect 360 and carries on going. Already repaired the barriers. Well done, Team Trent Valley Kart Club once again. The other side have got a few barriers. Oh dear, that's the MLC Motorsport time, and a collision down at the chasing pack there. Nettleship again getting, no, that was number 15 Jade Carter, Charlie Morrison Jones.
There is Brandon Carr moving down the inside of Jack Hobson on the Charles Leclerc chassis. Just now getting squeezed out wide there by the 17 of Freddie Lloyd.
And it is Taylor Orridge leading from Burgoyne Jr., but that has allowed Stilp and Bishop to close back. All 27 drivers still running.
The only change in terms of the top 10 championship positions with the positions that they're currently in is for 8th and 9th. Henry Jocelyn, with his position that he's currently in, has pushed himself up into P8 in the standings. Pratt Thompson has been demoted back down to P9 in the standings. That would be where they would finish in the championship standings. It's all starting to heat up here, and Taylor Orridge off the track.
Yeah, Orridge getting shown the grass blocks at the exit of hairpin number 1. Is that Taylor Orridge? I think it's Lewis Bird. Oh, so one bird that has turned, sadly, into roadkill.
Top 4, nose to tail. Agambar just clutching on to the back of this top 4.
Haven't had a junior podium this year. Warning flag for Bishop. Change of lead, Anthony.
Yep, Burgoyne Jr. gets that move done, gets it done, and down the inside there goes the 42 of Stilp on Bishop. Can McLaughlin get that move done? He can. He goes down the inside, and Agambar goes in as well. And I have to say, Macaulay Bishop did very well to avoid any contact there.
Macaulay Bishop went in, and then that was fine. And Agambar came from about 4 fields back. And sitting and waiting is not in his vocabulary, as he has a little look at the inside.
Yeah, he does indeed, but this time doesn't come to fruition. Slots back in behind Stilp. It was Macaulay Bishop in 4th place, but still he was a lot quicker than the 2 in front of him as Burgoyne Jr. goes for the move. Keep an eye on McLaughlin as he doubles down and gets 2 for 1 and goes to the race lead, and Bishop follows as well. I think defending is probably the last thing he wants to do, because if that under investigation comes through, he may end up with something, and he might have to extend that lead even more. Checks over the shoulder, sees Bishop's there. Bishop doesn't go defensive. Oh, and there's contact, and it's McLaughlin. McLaughlin off at hairpin 1. The chance he wanted for a final win has gone in tatters, and he drops all the way down to about 7th place, right out of shot now, and Bishop leads the way. Bishop leads, and off the track there's more contact, and that's a heavy hit there.
That's Morgan Moore.
And it's all started here now again, because still back down the inside through hairpin 2. In towards the S's. He can't quite make the move there. He's going to slot back. And it's still Bishop who's got this, but Burgoyne's got momentum. Burgoyne's got momentum. He's going to go for the switchback here. He punts the back until the momentum changes. And again, still goes to the outside. I reckon Bishop may have this one as they exit out, but Bishop may win it. But your man in third, who's going to come to the line, checker flags ablaze, and it's going to be Bishop from Burgoyne, but Stilp's your champion across the line, and a big incident as 2 karts off. Is it Jocelyn?
It's Jocelyn in the number 51 kart of Fred Green. So Fred Green's best career finish comes to a catastrophic ending at the exit of the last corner. Zach Green unofficially has just claimed the last seeded position. Lights are out. We're off and racing. Harrison leads. Hold your breath into turn 1, ladies and gentlemen.
Holding. It's all good. There we go. They've got through. And again, a little concertina effect there as Mackie is 3 wide with, I think, Aaron Walker there as they go over the bridge. Then as they exit down the hill into hairpin 1 for the first time. Harrison not going defensive. And down the inside, look, Sam Shaw. And wow, he just squeezes his nose down the inside, and Barton Harrison now being squeezed off the track, and he's dropping down the order. Now Gus Lawrence comes in.
And Sam Heading, they were like there together. Gus Lawrence looking down.
How it looks then, 10.5 minutes to go.
Lawrence has 993 points. Harrison has 981. Platten 977. Walker 969. Fleming 963.
Harrison back down the inside there on Fleming.
So, now we'll see. Bart Harrison, youngest driver in the class. Well, first-year senior driver. Harvey Ryby, another first-year senior driver. Harrison started the year with a 5th at Shenington, 4th at Warden Law, 4th at Glenagorse, 4th at Little Rissington, 3rd at Wilton Mill,
Change for the lead.
And 5th yesterday. Gus Lawrence takes the lead of this race.
Gus Lawrence has done everything he needs to do this weekend to get in the position that he's in right now. He's leading the final on Sunday. He has got the maximum points he can achieve at the end of this season, 998.
Sam Heading's magnetic attraction towards 6th position. He's 6th in the point standings, and he has finished 6th in 4 of the 6 finals we've had so far this year.
He's potentially going to finish 7th at this rate as Marcus Littlewood goes down the inside, and now Calai Atkins goes to the outside, and there's contact between the 2 of them.
That was Harvey Ryby and Calai Atkins. That's Ryby the second of the MTL cards. Yeah. Well, yeah, they both got a number 7 on them, but Heading is number 7 and Ryby's number 71.
Oh, that's making it nice and clear for us.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Walker to the inside of Shaw. Side-by-side contact on the banking. Aaron Walker moves his Strawberry Racing number 15 into P3.
The second thing that can happen is Mr. Platten getting past Gus Lawrence. That's another 3 points that Gus Lawrence would lose, and that's several points that Harrison would get if he can get front of these 3 who are now still scrapping as Heading leads this trio.
Lawrence, calm. We haven't seen Gus Lawrence look over his shoulder once. That's experience for you. That is a sign of Lawrence's long standing in this sport.
You can hear that cut behind
that Harry
you.
Platten is right there.
Oh,
now
there goes Platten.
He might want to have looked over his shoulder then, because Platten committed. This is Gus Lawrence's title to lose. Harry Platten, well, I think he probably knew that Lawrence wouldn't defend, so he committed to that very late braking opportunity at this point, 1 lap ago. Mackie and Shaw battle over 4th place, but here are your 2 leaders. Here is your potential race winner, and following him for the team that bears the name of this circuit, run by the man who built this place, Platten wins. Lawrence is 2nd. There's the fist wave. Walker is 3rd. Mackie 4th. Shaw comes home in 5th. Bart Harrison takes 6th. Fleming is 7th. Heading 8th. Here is the smiling face of Isaac Marsh's lookalike. We got one driver stopped at the exit of the first corner, and the rest of the field take the start for this 12-minute final. Out onto the banking we go, and it is the number 33. Oh no, Seth Hathaway. So Hathaway not in contention for a seed, and that is Jack Stewart out of the race at the second hairpin. Anyone of 7 drivers could finish second in this season's point standings as we head on to lap number 2. It's Harris leading Garford.
No, there's a yellow flag. Sorry, Henry.
The number 22 car off. That's Patrick Leaf off the circuit. Back to go-karting. The two Talco-backed privateers, Garford and Harris, putting on a demonstration run here. Luke Bate, though, in third place, is having his best weekend of the season. There you can see the number 8 car of Olivia Jenkins. She is defending against Joel Hull.
Battles raging on throughout this field. In terms of the championship standings, obviously Frosty with the win. Tana Harris is still there in second. He's obviously defending that one from Dara McInerney.
So there's the number 72 of Dara McInerney. And is he going to get past the number 14 of Aidan Mitchell going into Fullerton S's? No, he doesn't. As we got our first change of lead, Alfie Garford into top spot at the moment. So 1 minute 15 seconds to go. Garford now has the race lead.
Usually
things getting lively now. Harris goes to the crossover move. Alfie Garford gives Tyler Harris just the same amount of respect that Harris showed him in the pre-final.
There we go then, side by side. And again, Garford taking the long way round, looks to get the switch back, but can't quite do it as Harris just parks that car in the middle of the track. But he's got past again. So he did that before they even exited the corners.
They've got one more lap to go. Who is going to emerge in front?
Oh.
Now Harris gets to the inside and forced his way past Garford out onto the banking. Garford trying to go high, wide and handsome. Harris gives him room. Is he going to squeeze him as they go onto the bridge? He's going to squeeze him, and Garford comes out in front.
The number 1 is the number 1 for one final time across the line. Garford will win the final round of the championship, but he loses the 1, and they're celebrating in the grandstands there as Tyler Harris finishes second. Yihan Kalichan finishes third from Luke Bates' 4th place, but it can be overshadowed by Leon Frost, who finishes on track in P5, but becomes your 2022 Vera Tools British Kart champion.
They come to the line for the last time today. Lights are out. We're off and racing. One driver in the back there, slow to get underway, but the leaders go through, and it's Jack Saunders who has the advantage. Although Aaron Lask sweeps to the inside to take the lead going into turn number 3, and Spencer Lane having a little look at the inside as well. But as the field head down towards hairpin number 1, it is Lask. Oh, and Saunders squeezing himself wide there. He's going to get a great cutback, and Jack Saunders takes over the race lead as they head into the second hairpin.
Fabulous to see all of these drivers so fierce in their racing, but so respectful as well, and that's what we love about TK. I say respect. I say as I speak.
As I Archie strong arms. Kian Bennett's going through Bobby Game corner. We really want Megan to get a top 10. Oh my word, there's going to be 4 wide, and that's Sam John sideways at turn number 3, and John's. There go the field across the line. That's complete lap number 4. The entire field separated by 2.6 seconds.
Pretty close, isn't it?
Cox has not had a finish higher than 6th in the finals this year. He's running 4th now. Oh, he runs a little bit wide there because that was Chris Whitten right behind him, and that was a concertina effect there. I think that Saunders braked a little bit earlier than everyone was thinking. Here comes Harvey Roth to the inside. Number 63, Tim Wilson Motorsports driver, takes the race lead for the first time in the final today.
Still there in P11, just needs to get that one place,
Right.
and is she going for it now?
She absolutely is. So Megan Lawson moves into the top 10. If things stay as they are, every driver in this class would have had at least one top 10 finish in the final. And then another gap back to Megan Lawson in P10. Now we've got to change, Anthony.
Yeah, Chris Whitten dives to the inside through turn 1, gets past Harvey Roth, who fights back immediately and dives to the inside, almost collides with Chris Whitten there for the race lead. There, still in 3rd place is Aaron Lask, who just set the fastest lap of the race, so he's got the momentum down into hairpin number 1, but everyone closes that inside line, and Charlie King on the outside.
Wow.
Gets only one position, gets past Lask, but down the inside here comes Jack Saunders, and the number 32 gets involved, and Harvey Roth fights back.
Now Lee Whittingham is defending. Megan Lawson tries to move into P9. Kian Bennett pushing her through. 20 seconds to go. Chris Whitten would move into 2nd place behind Kai Hunter on the all-time British Championship win list in the modern era, but he's just been elbowed aside there. What a move from Harvey Roth. And he knew that Whitten couldn't come across and defend. Oh! And that is...
Well, Chris Whitten's off, and that's Aaron Lask.
It's Lask, and Whitten just spinning to avoid that. Archie Strong moves into 2nd place. Last lap ball goes out. Roth leads. Archie Strong 2nd. King 3rd. Then it is Saunders in 4th. Megan Lawson is up into 6th position in kart number 36. The top 10 finish is more than on. It's going to be a win for Harvey Roth. 2nd for Archie Strong, a career best for Archie. A 3rd British Championship win for Harvey Roth. And as Jack Saunders completes the podium, Charlie King from the back of the grid to take 4th position. Equality and parity are king, but there is your 2022 TKM Extreme King.